In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about how to save a choking infant. And so, if you've been watching the news, I'm sure that you've heard of the infant, the young child that died at a daycare center in Georgia. The child was left unattended with other kids while they were eating watermelon, and the child ate a big piece of watermelon. It was 16 months. So, whether you say infant, child, neither here nor there. Either way, a mom and a dad now have to bury their child, and that should never have had happened. The daycare center has been forced to shut down, but if you are taking care of kids, if you're babysitting, if you're taking kids to the pool, I want to encourage you to learn CPR, to learn how to help somebody who's choking, because you never know when you're going to need to use these life-saving skills. And of course, we would know that, or at least we'd assume that someone who works in a daycare center would be certified in CPR. But sometimes the people take quick CPR classes. They don't do any hands-on training, and or they don't take it seriously. And so we're going to pretend that Lily is choking. Lily is not able to cough, but she appears to be in distress. So we're looking, we see tears in her eyes. We're going to try to look in the mouth to see if we can see the object. If we can see the object, this is the fastest way to help Lily. We're going to take our smallest finger. We're going to sweep from the side and try to clear out the obstruction. Now, if that helps, Lily's cough is going to improve. She's going to appear to be in less distress. We still need to get her seen, because it's a possibility that she could have swallowed 2 items, not just one. And we only got one of the items out, and we don't want to have any issues later. But in our case, that did not help Lily. She still has tears in her eyes. There's no sounds coming out. So it is obviously that she is having a choking emergency. You're going to place her on your forearm, but look at my placement. A lot of y'all are sometimes concerned, like, hey, are you choking her? No, I'm not choking her. Babies have larger heads than their body. So if you don't do something to support this airway, to keep it open, their head can close off their airway. So what I'm going to do instead is, if you're seated, perfect. But where I am right now, I don't have a chair. So I'm going to help save Lily while standing up. I'm going to support her head and her spine, make sure that her head is lower than the diaper area. This is going to allow gravity to help me bring that object out, okay? And so now the base of your hand, you're going to hit between the shoulder blades, the back 5 times. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Support the back of the head and the spine, rotate to the opposite arm, and now with 2 fingers, you're going to go in the center of the chest, and you're going to do 5 chest thrusts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's repeat this. Support and rotate, head lower than the diaper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Support and rotate, head lower than the diaper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can look in the mouth to see if the object has come up, so that you can actually see the object. If you can see the object, take your smallest finger to try to get the object out of her mouth. But just like in the case of the daycare center in Georgia, Lily's now not moving. That means that she's lost her oxygen source. She's now limp. Anytime that a choking person or a choking baby becomes limp, you are to assume that they're in cardiac arrest, that they've died, and you're going to start CPR. Go ahead. If you haven't screamed, if you haven't called for 911, you need to be getting them in position now. Call them fast. Call your assistants. You're going to expose the chest. You can take the shirt all the way off. Normally we take the shirt all the way off in preparation for the AED, but if you're in a home care setting, if you're not in a daycare center, more than likely, or a hospital or a school, you probably don't have an AED with you. So just pulling up the shirt will suffice for now, and when the paramedics come, they will take the rest of the clothing off. So 2 fingers, center the chest. We're going to do 30 compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. After 30 compressions, you're going to put your mouth over the infant's nose and mouth. It's going to look like this. You're going to give 2 breaths. So 30 compressions followed by 2 breaths. You're going to tilt that airway open. 1, look for chest rise. 2, look for chest rise. knowing that we may not see the chest rise and fall because this baby has something in their airway. They have an obstructed airway. We're going to go right back into our chest compressions. You're compressing an inch and a half. You're not going to hurt the baby by doing the chest compressions. You can also do two thumbs. If this is going to be a little bit easier for you, you wrap your fingers around the infant's back. Your two thumbs will meet in the center of the chest like so. Make sure the baby's on a flat surface and do your 30 compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And now you give your two breaths. And you're going to continue doing this until the paramedics come or until someone can come and help you and they can take over one of those skills. Maybe they'll take over the compressions and you continue to give the breaths. But what we can't do is we can't panic and we can't do nothing, because the longer that we delay starting our chest compressions, the less oxygen is going to be going to Lily's brain, and she may end up brain dead. And so if you are taking care of kids this summer, babysitting, taking them just on a trip, you need to know these skills. This is Nurse Eunice with Florida Training Academy. I do have free videos online that will help you in the interim, but please get your tail into someone's classroom and learn these skills so that you'll know how to help a choking baby, a choking child, a choking adult, and that will prevent the cardiac arrest from occurring. All right, everybody, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. All right, I'm so happy that you're better. Now we got to get you to the doctor, okay?